why the muscle that big, huh? Look
Yeah.
at that muscle. Free of charge. Look at that gun.
Boom. You can't work either, so what was I doing, right?
gosh.
So
So what did you do?
here's the story. You ready?
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Ready.
All right, so here we go. So it was raining. Because when it was raining, I knew that the police wouldn't be under the rain, they would all be
Okay.
hiding.
Really good, huh?
Don't tell
say that
anyone.
Wow.
Definitely.
Really inspired.
Thank you. Thank you. So it was,
Home is there.
so
That is the way home.
that is the way home. So.
Really smart. Why you have to live in Vietnam to follow your passion?
Well, my story is quite the opposite. When I came into Vietnam, I had nothing. I was going through the toughest time in my life, psychologically, in South Africa, where I'm from. And then I decided to take a break to say, I need something new. I need something that can change me. Funny enough, I was supposed to go to China, right? And then my mom was like, don't go to China. You know, you don't know what happens in China and stuff like that. You know how...
You got the COVID?
Yes, for COVID. So I said, okay, fine. I planned to go to China, Mom. I've planned for over a year to go to China. And I just changed my mind last minute. And I just looked on the map and I said, which country can I go to? And I just chose Vietnam. And within 1 month, I was in Vietnam.
So you don't know a soul.
I didn't know anyone here in Vietnam. So
He really brave.
I came here with literally
Really
just
brave.
a suitcase and a future, you know, a mindset that I want to conquer. I want to prove to myself that I can adapt and I can learn. Job I could find as a foreigner is teaching English, and coming from a native English-speaking country, I felt that that was an opportunity for me to get work. So I started teaching for 1 or 2 years, and by teaching I was able to get a work permit, and a work permit here in Vietnam lasts for 2 years. So you get a work permit and then you get a TRC. If you do not have that kind of visa, you won't be allowed to work, but you are allowed to stay in Vietnam for a minimum of 3 months with a tourist visa or a business visa.
And I want to add on this, because if you guys if you don't need to work and you want to stay in Vietnam for long, and here they give you 3 months visa. And every 3 months you get out of the country, you go to Thailand, you go to Cambodia. They call visa run. You can do this forever. So food and rent and how do you cope with that?
Okay, that's a very good question actually, because everyone asks me how is my eating habit here in Asia, because I'm not a big fan of spices. I do not like spice. I like just to eat things with no spices, because when it's hot, I cannot go in that world. So I like to eat things like, when it comes to Vietnamese food, things like pho. Right? I think everyone who is
bánh mì, right? Phở, bánh mì, cà phê soda.
Bánh mì, cà phê soda.
That's 3 things that's famous, right?
And the funny part is, you won't believe, I don't drink coffee.
Okay.
Yes, I don't drink coffee because I feel like it makes me a little bit dizzy. With the.
What about tea?
Yes, I'm a big fan of tea.
Okay, so
I love tea.
here we have tea everywhere, right? That's easy for you. What about food? If you in your country you don't eat Asian food, so you come here, is it challenge for you?
First, it was a big challenge. It was a very big challenge because I was used to the food back home, and South Africa is a country that is mixed with different people from different type of the world. So it is more Western food down there. So when I came here in Vietnam, it was more Asian cuisine, right? So I found that it was a big challenge for me, right? So I was very picky on eating. So I was only eating things that were like, you need to try this. This is delicious. So I wouldn't go like try to eat snails or try to eat frog.
And snake.
And snake, you know, I wouldn't want to go in that direction. But it was tough until I decided, like, you know, I'm in a new country. I'm in a very, very beautiful country. I need to learn to adapt. So I put my ego down and then I just went in the kitchen and started eating everything that was Vietnamese.
Wow. Very impressive. Diving in, right? Just, you have to, because if not, you'll be hungry and you'll be like starved to death, right? So, okay, that's work. Well, what about transportation?
So here in Vietnam, I got myself a motorbike, right? I taught myself how to drive.
You're not afraid?
Well, the story is I got into Vietnam and after 3 days I had a job interview as an English teacher in a city called, I think it's near the airport, what do you call it? Tan Binh or something like that. So I had an interview, I had to go there and I didn't know about any transportation system. I only knew about the bike and I didn't know how to ride a bike right at that time. And was living in an apartment where someone was also renting and he had a bike and then I told him, look, I'm having a job interview, can you please take me? You know, I didn't know about Grab and all of that kind of stuff. And kindly enough, the guy was a foreigner. If he's watching this, thank you so much for that opportunity you gave me.
Remember his name?
yeah. Ivan was his name. So Ivan said, you know what, take my bike. You can go with my bike.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my God.
And I didn't know how to ride a motorbike, you know, so I just said, you know what, I just got on the bike and I just drove it for more than 30 minutes for the first time in the Saigon traffic.
You excited?
Excited until when I reached at a stop sign and then the traffic police stopped me. He stopped me and then he said like, I need to pay a fine and something like that. And I just told him like, no, I need to go to the toilet. That's why I'm speeding and stuff like that. So he let me go. Very nice guy too.
Wow, you're lucky. You have two lucky. Two luck, right? One luck is a gentleman gave you a bike without knowing you. The second one, the police let you go. Normally they don't let people go, okay?
Definitely.
They have to give money, you know, and go.
Definitely.
So,
I am a very lucky
You're blessed.
person.
You're blessed.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I really
you're
appreciate
a
that.
big blessing in your life. So, but learn how to ride a scooter?
Yeah, from there on I was a master. I became a master. Like,
Oh my God,
I just needed one shot. For me, I have this thing in life, I just need one shot. Just all I need, one shot. And then from there on, the sky is the limit. I just prevail and keep going.
Very inspired story. I'm telling you, I when I went to my story, when I went to the U.S. with I didn't speak a word of English, and I have two children, and I don't even know how to take them to school and talk to counselor. And I remember like your story. It's like, oh my God, even braver than me. So
yeah, but I mean, it's just situation when it comes. You just need to, you know, conquer it.
You don't even know how strong you are when you have to, right?
Exactly. Especially when you are stopped by, you know how Vietnamese people are scared of the police here in Vietnam, and for you to hear all those stories and then to get stopped for the first time while you are riding for the first time.
Is your heart? Did you check on your heart is still there, or
It wasn't there. My heart wasn't there. You know, all I saw was just great. Made it to the interview and I got the interview on my first interview.
Wow. And then you get accepted.
I got accepted and my job was to teach how do you call them? Air hostess, right? Air hostess, women who work in the airplane. Right? I had to teach them how to speak English for a company called Vietjet.
Vietjet, okay.
Yes. So if you want to work for Vietjet, you need to learn how to speak English, or you need to speak English. So I was in charge of in the recruitment side, teaching them how to speak English before they get that opportunity.
The first interview, you got a job.
Imagine. So I'm walking in a room full of girls, and I have to just like start teaching them. Very, very interesting job.
That's amazing. You see, guys, one door closed, the whole world is open. All right.
Definitely.
So don't you feel depressed. Come to Vietnam. If you need help, you just write message. We can respond to you as much as we can. We will help you to get through this. Okay. If you lost your job, you retire, you don't have enough money, $2,000 a month, I think you can live here like a king. So I live here. I live in the U.S. for more than 25 years. So I get so bored. I came here. I have a butler, I have a driver, and the food, and you know, even I want to buy any medication, I send my butler, hey, I need this, could you please get it for me? And then like in 15 minutes he got it, he put in my stores, and it's just like a couple dollars. $1 here, $1 there go a long way. So you don't have to worry about so much in the US or anywhere that you live. You can even live under $2,000. Okay, the rents alone for one bedroom is like so old and ugly, like $1,500, and I understand that in the US. So if you live somewhere that you're so unhappy, come to check Vietnam out, because you know what? After all those video people come here, you may not have a chance, because now is the time, right? So tell me more about how do you find girlfriend here?
It's not that difficult for me.
You see?
Definitely, it is not that difficult for me to find a girlfriend. It is difficult for me not to find a girlfriend.
That's amazing, right? That's why I'm telling you, many of my friends that retire, like men in the US. I mean, if you come here, you have no leg, no arm, but you have $2,000 a month, you can buy beautiful girlfriend. I'm telling you, you feel like you in a candy store. All right, so right?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
that is absolutely correct.
So don't worry about like, oh, I'm too old, I'm too fat, I'm too short, I'm too whatever. You come here, you can find so many beautiful girls here that willing to, you know, to be with you. So
Definitely, and I think Vietnamese women are one of the most beautiful women in the world.
Oh, thank you,
They're
thank
extremely beautiful. You can see how beautiful she is, right? Right?
So you're living the best time of your life here, I guess, huh?
Yes.
You're still learning, you're still, you know, growing.
I am a very disciplined person, so I have a very, very, very strict routine. I wake up and first thing I'm doing is working out, you know, go to the gym, running. After that, start working. So I work for more than 15 hours per day,
Wow.
every single day.
What time you wake up?
I wake up every day at 5 a.m.
I am. So that's why that muscle that big, huh? Look at that muscle. So you work out and you work normally. You work online, yeah?
Yes, I work online for myself, and one of the challenges about working for yourself is to set a routine, you know, because there's no one who's going to come and check
No one
up on
push you, right? No one
is
going
pushing you.
exactly.
Right, so
It's
you need
easy
to,
for you to, you know, like maybe next tomorrow or something, right? It's easy for you to do that.
Exactly. So you want to set yourself up with disciplines, and you need to follow those disciplines, and you need to make sure that you are hitting your targets. And to be able to enjoy what Vietnam has to do, you need to learn how to work hard and how to become a master of yourself. So that is what I had to go through. A lot of people have been asking me, like, how do you do it? How do you manage to work for yourself and living in a foreign country? And this is how I do it, you know, discipline, strength, mindset, and setting goals and achieving them. And that's the best thing you can do, you know.
Very, very, very important. Very important that you can push yourself. Because not everybody can do that, you know. It's not that easy. Sometimes I'm just like really even go to the gym. Sometimes I have to like kick my own butt, you know. Easy for you to come here in the first place. Like you buy a ticket and then you get a visa online, or how do you get a visa?
Well, the visa process online changed a little bit for before the COVID. We used to just apply online, right? And then you get, I think it was like a pre-approval. And then when you get at the airport, that's when you had to like pay for your visa fee.
Oh, okay,
and then
so
you get a stamp.
that's good.
But now the law changed after the pandemic. Now we are having e-visa. So what you do is just apply online, and if it's an emergency, you can get it within 4 hours. If it's not an emergency, you can get your visa within 1 to 3 days, right? And you're just going to the airport, stand in the line, stamp, and then you just enter the country. It's a very, very simple process, and I would suggest that the official Vietnamese visa website is the best place to go and apply. But it also takes time there. If you don't know what you're doing, your visa might be declined. So I would suggest that you follow her methods on how to apply for a visa. And
Yeah, we're going to put the right link in this video for you to easy just click on that and apply, because so we're going to put the link below for you if you want to apply for the visa, because when you go Google they have a whole bunch of stuff coming out and you have no idea which one is correct. So we're going to put the link below for you, so easy for you to find.
Definitely.
So the visa, food, how much you left for a month here for everything included?
Wow, oh, what a beautiful question.
Not fancy dinner, not take her out for 5-star restaurant, take that out, but just being normal like people here. What's expensive for you?
Well, it all depends how long you've been in Vietnam, right? Honestly, when I got in Vietnam, I was super saving. I was saving because I'm new in the country. I'm still trying to figure it out. I was eating, like spending maybe $3 to $4 per day, right? When I just got here. But now I spend roughly everything included food
and food, house, electric, water. Do you have insurance? You are insurance here?
Yes, I think it all goes below $1,000.
See that, you guys? Live like a king.
I like a king.
For under $1,000, okay? So this is a beautiful condo. We stay here.
Perfect.
For like $250, you can rent one apartment.
That is absolutely true. I have one of the most beautiful apartments.
And they have beautiful swimming pool.
Amazing swimming
pool. We're going to show you a swimming pool out there, and the gym, no free of charge. Look at that gun.
Boom.
Imagine, right? So like under 1,000 a month for included everything, right?
Yes.
And what else we didn't cover? Expensive, girl. So girl, you said all over the place, right? Where do you find girl?
Well, definitely I find girls by just being myself. So I'll be at the gym and I'll be outside running and one will stop me trying to get to know me. So Vietnamese girls are very friendly, very, very sweet. So they are just everywhere,
See?
But if I have to mention one of expended, it's not even spending. Alcohol is very cheap in this country as well. For like a can of beer can cost less than 99 cents here in Vietnam. So the lifestyle, partying, going out is very, very cheap, very affordable. And there's a lot of places. The alcohol is cheap, the food is cheap, and the girls are beautiful.
Yeah, that's the bonus, right?
That is the bonus point.
When I was in the US, I paid for a coconut water $7. Here, like 7 cents. Okay.
Wow.
So think about it. How much different? Software developer, and we're going to put his information below if you want to reach out, you want to work with him, you want to work for him, you want to ask him questions or where to find girl if you need to. And I can show you too. I can show you how to talk to girl, because you know what? Culture different. Sometimes it's tough to understand the culture. Sometimes girls everywhere, but if you understand the culture, it's easy for you to, get to know them and respect the culture.
That is actually true. And one of my biggest mistakes that I did is during the pandemic, I was supposed to take that time because the pandemic was like for 2 years. Everyone was on lockdown. I was supposed to take.
Here?
I was here
Holy
during the lockdown, the most insane time of my life because financially I couldn't go out, but I had to eat.
Yeah, you have to work. You can't work either.
You can't work either. So what was I doing, right? So
what did you do?
here's the story. You ready?
Yes, yeah.
All right.
Ready.
All right. So here we go. So what happened is I discovered online that the Vietnamese government was announcing that all the students should be learning online, right? And then I saw an opportunity to say that if the government is announcing that students must learn online, that means that students don't have devices to learn online because
not everyone
have
devices,
devices, especially with a country like Vietnam, where they want students to be, get off their device and all of that kind of stuff before the pandemic, I decided to start buying and selling second-hand devices.
Really? Wow, that's really opportunity.
Definitely.
You know where to take the opportunity, huh? How to take the opportunities.
Definitely. So
very impressive.
It was a game changer. So what I had to do is I had to go on the Facebook Market. I had to download the pictures of someone selling a computer and or any devices like a tablet, and then I had to repost it. So when I get an order from that person who says I want that kind of device, I had to go and buy it from that other person.
How do you do? You go to school?
Motorbike. But now we know it's allowed to go out.
Okay.
So,
and what do you do?
So you had to make a strategy, right? So it was the best days for me was when it was raining, because when it was raining, I knew that the police wouldn't be under the rain; they'll all be hiding.
Really good, huh?
Don't tell anyone. So I had to, create a schedule around it, because you had to survive, right? So I said, okay, fine. When it's raining, they are not there. And around 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning, they are so tired because there's no one, and they don't want to be guarding, no police want to be looking at the night. So I know that there won't be anyone around that time. So I would arrange a pickup time when I'm going to buy.
Pick up the computer while it's raining, so police cannot catch him.
Exactly.
Well, that's amazing story.
That was a game changer, as I said.
That's amazing story.
I would get there to the person's house, buy the device, and then when I had to go deliver that device to the other client, they'll be waiting to see a Vietnamese person deliver, and then they'll just see this foreign guy coming with a laptop, like, oh my god, like it's a miracle. Like, what? How did you do it? How did you get out? So it was always a beautiful moment to meet those people and just give them a device, because they know that they couldn't get a device during lockdown, and then I just come there and say, here's a Superman.
Superman.
Yeah.
That's amazing story. Wow.
Definitely.
Really inspired.
Thank you. So it was there was a time when I was stopped by an army. So the army had closed the roads off, and then they stopped me. They're like, hey, they were speaking Vietnamese. And before I even continue there, during the lockdown, I was supposed to be learning Vietnamese. But I was too focused on getting money that I didn't...
Making money, right?
Exactly, that I was supposed to actually spend that 2 years to learning how to speak Vietnamese. Just one of my regrets is that I didn't learn how to speak Vietnamese that time. So the soldiers are stopping me, and then I stop, and they're telling me like, it's trying to say things in Vietnamese, and I don't understand. Well, I want to make like I don't understand, because you don't want to show them that you understand something. So they take out their phone, they start translating, like, you cannot go in here, you need to go back home. And I was like, I cannot go back home. There's 30 minutes drive to get here, and then I have to tell them, no, my home is there. so
that is the way home.
That is the way home. So.
Really smart, really smart. Wow, it's just really. You see, you have to make it work, because nobody can do that for you. Nobody can teach you that. Just only you.
Definitely.
Yourself,
definitely. So I would go past the soldiers, but then the funny thing, I need to come back now to the real home. So how do you do?
If you come back, you see them again. I'm sorry, I got lost. I thought I thought the other way.
Yeah, so I had to buy. I knew that I'm gonna meet them again, so I bought Coca-Cola. I bought some few snacks and all of that kind of stuff. And when I got there, I was like giving them parcels, like a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
You know how to give on the table, huh?
Yeah.
Really good.
Definitely, charity is one of my biggest quality. I like to give back as much, even with my company. Every percentage of my income, I give it to a disclosed charity of my choice, and I just keep changing them around Vietnam. I've done more painting schools, like schools in the villages in Vietnam. Yeah, I've done some kind of charity work where I donate some paint works and stuff like that. So
that's amazing. Thank you so much for that. You see, give back. I really always do that, because you know what? Today, that's all we have, okay? Tomorrow is no guarantee. So do whatever is good for today. If you guys still afraid, some people are afraid of the unknown, and I understand that. But if one time you step out and you do your own thing, and you freak yourself out, and then you feel so much better and you feel so much stronger, and then you feel like you can do anything. Okay, so don't get afraid of like people scam you. Scam people will be everywhere.
True.
Even I live in the U.S. People scam left and right. So
True.
it doesn't matter. Scam everywhere, but we have to be smart. You have to think about what's right, what's wrong, and don't give money out and that about it. Even girl in Vietnam, you see like everywhere they are so nice. You come here, you can grab any girl. Okay, they much better than elsewhere because they taught how to cook, how to clean, how to take care of their husband, how to take care of their boyfriend, how to take care of their parents. You mean like take care of everybody, maybe except themselves. But anyway, but now girls getting smarter now. They take care of themselves now.
Sure.
So yeah, come and check it out, and we'll see you in the next video.
All right. Thank you so
Bye.
much for having us. Bye, guys. Good.
Good.